Trish. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm waiting on my husband. He in Myers. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hey, Flip Flop. Hey, Yaya. Hey, y'all. Hey, E-Dub. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Lakita. I'm not even off work yet. Y'all, I got this fucking headache, so I figured I probably needed to eat. I figured I probably needed to eat and all the things. But welcome in. Welcome in to the ADHD Live, to where you never know what you're going to get, y'all. Go ahead and grab your daily heart means. Make sure you're tapping the screen, sharing the live, and helping out with the gift goal, y'all. Don't forget to grab your daily heart means. We need to get those daily heart means in, everybody. How was everybody's day? I'm eating a steak and cheese, a piece of my steak and cheese pizza. I hope everybody had a good day. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Mama Heather, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Trish, if you don't mind, they're gonna Nyla texting you right now. She called your name. I don't know why she texting you on my phone. Text her on your phone.
Mama, you know that.
I know everybody is talking about the mama and the kids and stuff. So I figured, because I have my own daughter that's that age, we would have a conversation about that. So if everybody can share the live out. Trish, if you could share the live out to the other moderators. Ooh, what was that? Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Clapping and all the things. You did? Okay. I just let everybody know I'm on, because I know I'm late. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart me where. Hey, Lauren. I did ask everybody how they feeling. How y'all feeling? I had to push myself to come on, y'all, because I wasn't even going to come on. I'm so tired. And then I had to go come get the baby some stuff to take to my daughter before I went into the house. You doing good? Did everybody eat dinner yet? Okay. All right, y'all. So, I can get the number off my watch.
Yeah.
Had some dinner work done, in pain, but chilling. Oh, that's crazy. I know how that feel. That shit probably hurt like a motherfucker. Let me grab my other phone so we can watch this video together and we could talk about it. Morgan Free. Okay, I don't even want to say the rest of that name. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. Patriot Mom, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. I want to show the video. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all.
What's your number on your Wi-Fi now?
Um, 313-781-9799. Hey, sassy lady. Okay, y'all. So, say how cute. I got it on automatic. It'll let y'all up in the box.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, child. We can switch it now. Okay, hey, Sandra. So we're going to watch the video. Ooh. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had to push myself to get on. I was going to... Yeah, I know. We're going to get up and go to work. Oh, look what's sharing a lie. Why does him be sharing me this live? Anyway, I'm gonna keep it moving. All right. I do. I have a headache. I do, but you
Did you
know.
drink water?
Yep, I've been drinking water all day.
Okay.
I've been working since 10 o'clock this morning too.
Yeah,
But
I've been. You're like me. I went to work at 8. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day for me.
yeah,
I got a half a day though, so I'll have a half a day, and then I'm gonna go from there straight to that house that I clean. So I'll be there for a few hours.
Oh, you clean houses too?
Well, I used to do it a lot more, but there's
Mm-hmm.
just this one house that I don't mind doing. He's a dad. He's got in college and whatever, so he's rarely home. So I'm there by myself. So it's easy, you know.
Oh, you say, yeah, I used to work for a hotel. And I used
It's
to
a lot
do,
of work.
it is. I used to
A
do
lot.
housekeeping for a hotel long time ago. But y'all tap the screen. Make sure y'all share the live out to let everybody know that we own. Share it to
Yeah, I shared
Power.
it to Powers, Pound Cake,
I had to check on
MG,
Pound Cake. I ain't seen her in a couple days.
Al. I shared it to everyone.
Okay, y'all. So we're going to get into the Chicago situation. The mom. Now, we got a choice to get into the Chicago situation, or do y'all want to hear Darren Lucas's nephew have a conversation with Cartel? Yeah, it is very hard work. And I'm not
Well,
cleaning up after nobody. I barely want to clean up after my kids, okay?
everyone's talking about that video or the cartel. I was actually watching that live when he did it.
You was.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. The son-in-law was talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Fab. Yeah, yeah. So there was an update with the woman and the kids, right? Hey, Princess Brown Eyes. There was an update. Hey, girl. So we're gonna have a conversation about the woman that got jumped on by the kids. And because I have a daughter that age, I got a little bit of a headache, Fab. I'm off work, but my husband had to run up to Myers to get something for his job. I should be at home, but he on his way out now. But I want to have this conversation with y'all about how y'all feel about the way the children are going and the excuse that the mother made for the daughter. So, yeah. So, we're going to play that video and all the things. What you talking about? Update. So one of the kids who participated in the beating of this Chicago mother in front of her kids and also turned to beat her kids took to Facebook Live with her family to apologize. So this is the apology. So, I want y'all to hear this and tell me how y'all feel. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece. I really want y'all to see the video. I was wrong. It's okay. For everything that I did. And I was just being a follower. Following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wasn't going to be in that situation. And I feel bad because I got to go through so much. Hey, Maddie. I wish I would never deal with what I did. Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna. I was a bit. People. I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry. A lot think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamara? 8th. She's in 8th grade. What grade? The same grade as you. Yeah. A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team. And I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference. And you will make a difference, right? I will make a difference. And know that it takes a village. It takes a village to raise all these kids. This is not just one person's fight. This all, and I want you to know, Kamara, this is not all on you. You taking your responsibility of the role that you played in this. And she know the role that she played in this. And I want y'all to know that this is not the kid that she is, nor will she let the internet turn her into a kid that the child gonna try to say she is. And I think we had a pretty honest conversation today, right? And you understand, like, it's okay to be smart. You're smart. You get A's and B's. You're the captain of the cheerleading team. You was homecoming queen. You don't have to be bad just because you think it's cool. You don't have to do what other people do. Right? This don't define you. You are wrong. But this is not your end all be all. You can come back from this. And you will come back from this. You will come back from this. And everybody, like, give these parents and these kids, let's give them, the kids, a little grace. Let's get to the bottom of this. Being raised correctly. Peer pressure is something we all experienced it. Peer pressure is something we all experienced it. So we're not going to try to somehow take ourselves out of the equation. But you also know you make your own decisions. When you get in trouble, you in trouble. You don't get to fall back on it because you're a kid. Yeah, we all know that, but you still got to put your best foot forward. You still got to do the best that you can. You still cannot put your hands on people, feet on people, or none of that. The only time you need to be putting your hands on somebody is if they touch you. Other than that, your hands supposed to be on your side.
The video is pretty lengthy, with a lot of the word accountability being used in it. I can appreciate them taking the time to actually make the video because it does show remorse on the family's behalf. But I'm speaking from my personal opinion when I say this. I hear everything they said in this video, but she said that she raised right and she not gonna be, I guess, a product of being influenced by the internet, something to that nature, and she already is. Let's take out the equation of the fight itself, them putting their hands on this woman. For the simple fact that those kids was following behind her, calling her Shamar, tells me that they know that they can physically see something was disabled, something was handicapped about this woman. So them putting their hands on her just made it 10 times worse. It clearly showed me that they knew right from wrong and consequences should take place. I'm sorry. It don't sound like she got a beating for it. Sound like they just had a conversation and reiterated that she was prom queen and captain, or homecoming queen and captain of the cheerleading team. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I understand why they made the video. A lot of the times, everybody is wanting to hear from the parents. Where the parents? Where the parents? I don't know if the young lady who initiated the video is the parent or a sister, family friend. I don't know what her relationship is, but I get you when you say it's everybody's responsibility, and you stress the word accountability. But what happens to the consequences? This lady was injured. She looks to pregnant. Her kids were injured. Her kids will forever be traumatized by the action that this child chose to take towards them. If consequences is not carried out, this will open up the door for her to go in a whole nother direction. It really will, and I don't want to see that for her. But I'm just not. It's almost like they was like, we got to give her a pass or something. I don't know. Reaction committee, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, about the apology and itself. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Update. So one of the kids.
They said she was not pregnant, but I guess the young lady was, and yeah. Yeah, the lady ended up in the hospital. Her children are traumatized. No. So, and don't come in here checking me. Please don't. I know better than to do with that. You about to get blocked. So, don't even worry about it. So, while the young lady, the hands on this lady, and now there are going to be some consequences and all the things. So my thing, I wanted to have a conversation with a child that was that age, right? Because I do have one that is in the 8th grade. And I wanted to get her opinion on the situation because she actually said something to me about it. But before we do that, I would like to talk to some mothers to ask them how they feel about the young lady's apology and what her mother.
It was unreal.
Oh, hush, girl. This ain't your turn. I'm talking to the mamas. How the mothers feel about the apology and what the mother and the aunties and her village had to say. So, Fab.
Society failed her. A lot of people fail her because all those kids thought that what they're doing was funny. They probably didn't even think it was serious. It was so out of order. It was so out of order. And I agree with the commentator. Y'all calling her Shamar, so you obviously are influenced. Shamar lives in Atlanta, which means you know about Shamar via the internet. You're already influenced the wrong way. That apology, whatever that was bogus. And the mother talking about she is prom queen, all that. What do prom queen mean when you're a monster? When you lack empathy, you lack critical thinking skills or problem solving skills. That girl was 3 times the size of that boy. You're not even a good bully. You like to the point that that boy looked like he could have been in the 2nd or 3rd grade. I ain't gonna say that small. He probably looked like he was in maybe the 5th grade and she was in the 8th grade. She was out of order. And that whatever they was doing on internet, that's sometimes the wrong with people. We always quick to respond. Be quiet. Get off the internet. And she should have been whooping that girl ass and taking her to counseling. She should have been went to a peer mediation. And she should have took her daughter to the police station. Not to get her arrested, because I do understand that she's in 8th grade. But they should, she's going to volunteer. She's going to be here the rest of the year. She's no longer in cheer and she's no longer at whatever extracurricular activities is done. Because obviously the character the character of this young lady, we're focused on the wrong things. We're focused on the wrong things. There's no way that, you would taunt the adult. I remember when I was in school and the adults came, you would run like cockroaches. You would be like, oh, the adults is around. Not when the adults is around, I'm going to stand 10 toes. I'm going to record you, make fun of you, no respect for authority. Out of order. I wouldn't have been on nobody's internet until I said, I would have came by myself from a mother to a mother. I am sorry. I failed my daughter. Obviously, the priorities were released on me. You wouldn't have saw her. She would have been at the police station or at some juvenile facility volunteering so she could see. You keep going down this path, this is where you're going to be. She would have been there for a year because we got to change this behavior now. That's out of when the rest of them kids was taunting her. Shamar, that was so crazy. I was like, That's all I had to. I was like, wow, the mindset of the parent lacks any accountability. Wasn't taking it to me as serious as she could. Talking about something. This is a child. This is a child. Correct. She was a child, so she should have been in a child's place when she saw that adult. That's where the child's. That's when she should have been like a child. Like no, she was acting like Billy Badass. Child, the internet, I would have let the internet drag her and embarrass her because sometimes shame is good.
And
Shame
they
is
know
good.
right from wrong. Come on, let's
A
be
little
real.
shame is good.
They know what's right and what's wrong, and that was wrong. And of course you're gonna cry now, right? Because you got in trouble.
Right.
You know, something's gonna happen. I don't know what's wrong with these kids nowadays.
I wouldn't care about no tears. Oh, you crying now?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? That's an okay, girl. But you're gonna be crying all year long, Miss Prom Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused on why did that need to be brought up when she don't look like no prom queen with the hoodie on and out there putting her hands on grown people and kids and being a bully.
Because Prom Queen is now about what it looks like.
But then again, think about it, right? Majority of the time, the prom queens are the bullies. Majority of the time, the prom queens, the popular girls, are the ones that become the bullies to the ones that aren't known. You get what I'm saying? We've seen movies and we know for our own experience. It's normally the popular ones that pick on the smaller, the meek.
It's definitely a mix. But I know when I was in school, the prom queen fight that you weren't even nominated, but you typically were well known. But it wasn't just about being well known and having a cute face or whatever this external mumbo jumbo is. And the teachers had to approve it. The students would vote, but the teachers approved that we even got nominated. And now all this external, oh, she's a prom queen.
A prom queen, and what else did she say?
I don't know. She's do something else. But obviously, whatever those things are her in real life situations. When
the captain of the cheerleading squad.
Right. So my thing about it, right? Mom, she didn't look like she had no remorse about anything that she done to the child, to the mother, to the family, to anyone. She's a child thinking it's okay to, hey, Miss Erica, to physically put her hands on an adult. What is the world coming to? Because you see my outfit? No, I don't want to see you out here in your moo-moo, girl. Go back in the house.
Come on, outfit.
Not come on, outfit, Fab. Come on, outfit. Go back. go back in the house, girl.
Girl, you ain't never seen no fine thing like this before.
I don't know what
that's
that
right.
is.
Fine thing at? I don't see it.
Are you away already, Miss Fab?
You don't see yourself.
I dropped this cereal off to my daughter for the baby.
First of all,
What'd you say, lovely?
He up there asleep.
He sleep?
I was just staring at him.
I was asking
I
if
can hardly get him to go to sleep.
I remember the last time you said you were going away. I was wondering if you're on your vacation.
Oh no, I'm not on my vacation. I don't go on
yeah.
vacation until December 15th.
Oh, okay. Because I remember, I think you said you were going to Africa or something?
Yeah, December 15th to January 8th.
Okay.
I can't wait. I'm so tired.
I bet.
I'm tired.
Was this like, now this girl, it was a group of them, right?
It was a group of kids. I just watched it. So I saw the commentary and I didn't really know what was going on. And just from the commentary, and you know, I had opinions about it, but I had when friends started playing it, I jumped off and I said, well, let me look. And I went into TikTok and I searched, and I was like, I was like, what in the crazy? Like, this is out of order.
Now, were the other kids her friends too?
Yes, they were following them home, like taunting them like a gang. Like
Um,
walking,
So
she's walking with her
evidently,
son. The mother didn't even respond, and they said that the mom was like sick.
yeah, she
That
got sickle cell. She
right.
got
So you
sickle
could
cell,
tell
and
she
y'all
was like
know she can't deal
right.
with too much stress, too many blows, or any of that stuff. Sickle cell is a blood disease, and it attacks your
Your
white
autoimmune
cells.
it's an
Yeah, it's
autoimmune
an
disorder.
autoimmune disease, kind of like alopecia and everything else. But sickle cell is really, really bad. Sickle cell is really
well,
bad.
these kids deserve some kind of a punishment,
They do. They need to round
whatever.
them, and I don't believe it. I don't think they need to get jail time, like for real. Like I don't think they need to get like real jail time. But I think
I think
they
they need to
need.
spend a night or maybe a couple days just to see what it. So from what I'm to understand, right? Um, the it's a couple kids that have a rug addict mother, so a couple of them aren't being watched all the time. I need everybody to tap the screen. Everybody,
Oh, let me
let's
mute
tap the
my
screen.
background. That's my crazy dog.
I hear
Moving.
baby dog. Baby dog need a bone, a milk bone or something. Baby dog need a milk bone. My dog
Sis,
been
are
doing that
you
lady
okay? I'm
sleep.
about to go. But I
Oh
just want to
yeah,
make sure
I'm
you're
okay.
okay.
Thank you for checking up, Cassandra. Thank you.
Bye, girl. Love you.
All right, bye,
Hey,
honey. Thank
fuck
you.
those haters, bitch.
What?
Sandra, what happened? What are you talking about? Who's the
Was
hating?
that Lovely or is that Hensley?
That's lovely.
You know what? Hit me up on the back end. I'll tell you. Because you know what, bitch? I'm on one today. And, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring friends and shit. I love you, friends. I do.
Love you too. Be good, okay?
We'll catch you on tomorrow on the flip side, bitch.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay.
Oh, friends
Ugh.
looking like, wait, what? Wait, she's gone. No. Go back. Go gone. Hey, Lovely. I'll catch you tomorrow, bitch. I got you. Hey, I'm gonna
Okay.
hold on. Before I leave the box, I'm gonna friend request you. Hold on, bitch.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't leave. Okay.
I
Got you,
got
bitch. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay.
Bye,
All
friends.
right. Bye, Cassandra.
Bye.
Ooh, child.
That's her favorite word, Miss
Yeah,
Fab.
man. She used bitch more than too short. She should get paid for promotion.
Baby.
But as far as I'm concerned, I think all those children should spend a little time behind bars. Just so they could see what the consequences of their actions is. And I don't think they should spend that long. Maybe a couple days. Just a couple days.
No, mama.
I think they need to. I think I agree with that. That scared straight, but some kids don't really. I
Yeah,
think that
straight.
I think that could be a component, but I think they need like 12 months of community service.
Not my daughter. Tell me how about
I
they
think
just
they could wear them little jackets, clean up the trash in your neighborhood,
yeah,
and
Uh-huh.
and
embarrass them.
oh yeah,
Embarrass
pick
them.
up the trash in your
The
neighborhood since you
real
don't care. Because since y'all go to the same school, these the people in your neighborhood. Pick up the trash, and you need to work
hey
and you need to
Yana.
volunteer at the youth detention center with because that's where you're gonna be if
Yep.
you keep
So
doing
so
this.
I mean, and that's right, right? That's exactly where they're gonna be. But I just want
The
to talk a
system
little
already
bit.
set up for you to fail. You're gonna
I
jump
was
in it. You're
just
gonna
about to
volunteer
say that.
yourself.
I was just about to say that the system is already set up for us to fail, but as mothers, right? Are we failing to teach our children consequences for the things that they do and say in the world? Are we failing by not giving them the consequences that we had as we come up because we want to be soft on our children, or they say that what we did back then or what our parents did was giving us butt whoopings and all the stuff was abuse.
Well,
Are we failing our children by not putting belt to ass?
No, if I was your mama, I would go to the school.
No,
Just that lady, I would go to that school and whoop her in front of the whole school. You want to embarrass that lady? I embarrass you in front of your friends.
And that's not coming. That was coming from the kid.
I don't think. I don't
Hey,
think.
hey, TikTok barista.
I don't think the belt to butt is a solution if you're not taking care of your children and you don't really care about your children. See, I think people have children like an accessory, like it's cute, like
Yep.
ooh, the baby showers and all this fun stuff, and they focus on the external, but we're not really parenting our children. Cause at 8th grade, y'all know who Shamar is. It's wild work to me, and that you're taunting someone. So to me, it's like, okay, you're focusing on the cheer squad and being a prom queen, and her character sucks.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Are
So
we not?
so are you really parenting her? So whooping her doesn't do anything when you're not teaching her empathy and compassion and critical thinking skills. You're not thinking her to resolve conflict. All of that, it matters when you're raising a human being, not what's on the outside. Not because you got on Nikes and a cell phone and she in cheer and shit. When she's a monster, like character building is a real thing. So I think whooping doesn't mean anything if there's no real action behind it. It's like play. People really don't care about kids for real. They don't care.
From what I see, right? From what I
They don't
see,
care.
parents are not letting their children or making their children suffer the consequences of their actions from young adults. Because if they were, there would be a lot of children, teenagers that know better, and they should or would do better. Because from what I'm seeing, these children putting their hands on the elderly, they putting their hands on the disabled, they cussing at any drop of the dime. They're doing all the things I don't think that they should do. Now, for me, right? Because I do have 4 children and I have grown children, I have never seen my children, thank you, lovely Trish, seen my children be disrespectful to any adults. And y'all have talked to my children. Y'all, they come and talk to y'all. Fab, you have a personal relationship with my kids. As for me as an adult, it starts at home. So when your children are out here blatantly just cussing adults out and doing this stuff, that means you're okay with it at home. That means you're letting them get away with certain stuff with the people that's already around them. I just cannot agree with them not getting consequences for whatever it is that they are doing at home, because they got to know that that's what's going to happen if they do those things at home too as well. If your child is cussing at you and fussing at you and putting their hands on you at home, they most definitely gonna do that to people outside the home. Is that your assumption, Pretty Brown? Or is that just something you got coming out your mouth? Is that your assumption? Because I'm holding my phone. That means my hands. That means somebody else. I'm not even about to go there. Y'all just be sounding dumb as fuck. Y'all just want to type because y'all want to type. Y'all
Stop
just
assuming, people. Stop
Yeah,
assuming.
people like to assume, and you make an ass out of yourself, just like that man did last night, saying that all baby mamas, all black women are baby mamas, and they not married. Like, some of y'all just real ignorant at the
Hey,
fingertips.
Wickedest.
Oh, Fab. I don't know. She probably got it on mute. Hold on.
Hey, Fab.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
Not much, just checking on y'all.
Oh, hey, I'm over here trying to heat up this mac and cheese.
I bet you want some of that other mac and cheese. Look.
This is good. This one is good. The dog.
Hello, Frank's husband.
Hi.
Like, bitches be making an ass out of themselves, assuming. I barely be driving. My husband drive me around with your dumb ass. So y'all just.
Unfortunately, this is like her personal Uber driver, without the payment. The payment is marrying.
Like, hoes just.
Your ass is involved in goddamn.
Like, hoes just be typing they goddamn fingertips off.
Driver and a personal chef.
Exactly.
He's an all-in-one.
In every category.
How you doing, honey?
I'm doing really good. I just can't wait to express my part on this.
She would like to express herself too. She said she wanted to talk. in this situation
I
because
would
she
love to
is
hear.
of
I would
that
love to
age.
hear. I have so much to say.
And she's eager to talk about it.
Followers.
And I think because she is in the 8th grade, she is of the same age. I told her, yeah, let's have that conversation.
You know what? I'm gonna say one more thing before Niece go, because I know she got something to say. I'm more surprised. Like, everybody starts to dogpile on that person,
Yeah,
and so
that following,
I'm
that
not
jumping on the
surprised by the
bandwagon.
behavior that the
Yeah.
kids displayed, but it was shameful that with the authority there, nobody decided to that they
And
all
then
decided to kind of like go in on it. Dog
And then
police.
also, I wanted to also know who the fuck was recording that, and whoever was recording that, why didn't that person that was recording that say, "Hey, y'all cut that shit
It was
out"?
a child. It was the child.
Oh, that was a child recording
Because they
that.
was recording her ankles, like, oh, look at them boots. They was talking about her ankles and stuff. How like
It's a
Friend,
weird ass thing.
people do, right? It doesn't matter if it's a fight. It could be anything. The first thing people do is pull out the phones to record. That's what they want to do.
And it's the most ignorantest thing, because what you should be doing is trying to, like Fab always say, stop the shit, resolve the conflict, try to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to stop, first of all, some children from getting beat on, you know what I'm saying, and second of all,
and nobody didn't come outside, the neighbors, nobody didn't.
No kids. What's up, Hensley? No kids, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it was all handled all wrong. She shouldn't have any hand, because me and my kids said if that was us, we would have been motherfucking popping kids like popping gum, okay? Me and my kids watched that video together. We all was like, yeah, that couldn't have been us. That couldn't have been us. Plus, my kids are bigger. They're a little bit stronger. What's up, Hensley? You all right? They bigger, they stronger, and yeah, we not.
Who's all night been? I've been at work.
Oh, I just got on. I'm just not getting home from work.
Hey, Hensley.
Good, I missed much. Hey, baby, how are
No.
you? Your daughter is so pretty, by the way, Fab. She is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And
Well,
hey,
look at the
first
mama.
baby.
She's beautiful, man.
Girl,
All the
yeah.
babies are beautiful.
Yeah.
This dog. This dog is dogging. She's like
Wait,
out of order.
I thought you were gonna send her for training.
She is. I'm just waiting for when we go.
Oh, okay.
Look, she don't look at this.
You gotta teach her boundaries.
Get down! You ain't supposed to be up there.
Get down. Child, my bull mastiff Sasha would never do that. She never did that.
Yeah. My dogs know not to even be in the kitchen, honey.
I didn't even have to train her to get down, because she never did that. This the newsiest dog.
My dogs don't even come in the kitchen.
I just watched the woman a few minutes ago on a video. Her dogs, and she doesn't give them kibble or anything. She makes them homemade steak, fresh rice, fresh vegetables.
Oh yeah. Now we do that.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we do that. We boil them some neck bones.
Oh, where's her food at?
In the car.
I mean, she was cooking him ribeye steak, expensive steak.
Oh shit! Thank you, babe.
So my question
My kids come and help me in the house. Hold on.
This girl, is this like the first time she's like acted out, like to show, like, I don't know, to become popular or whatever the case was?
Children have been in trouble before. Because I said 3 of the children have a rug addict mother. And the other young lady, let me tell you something. You just don't do stuff like what she did and hit that lady without having done that before.
Right.
We grown as hell, and we damn well boundaries, right?
It's not like the mom was aggressive. The mom was like tiptoeing and just like, yo, I don't want no smoke with these badass kids. You know what I mean? She's walking around in her business. You're big ass. You the whole aggressor, and you which that when I saw that was so out of order. And to see the aunt and the mother's behavior, to me, shows exactly why. There's no accountability. I could not get on nobody's internet and say, well, she's just a child. Don't just remember she's children. Just what? That's she to me, even if I would have told my daughter, listen, this right here affects the rest of your life. What are you doing? What are you doing as a black youth? You don't get many opportunities. Girl, you lucky they don't lock you up and throw you in jail for assault.
Yep. She's gonna
No,
be
she wasn't
okay.
pregnant. She just had a like a disability that looked like she was pregnant. She wasn't pregnant.
Oh, because I heard a video saying that she was pregnant. That's why I'm saying
Yeah, that people were saying that, but when
Mm-hmm.
either or.
yeah, or she got large. Like I seen someone who have really large fibroids too.
Very true.
Yeah.
Get
Y'all don't even know how happy I am to be home, okay?
I
Oh my
bet.
God. Oh my God, I've been at work since 10 o'clock this morning, y'all. I'm so fucking tired. Oh boy. Okay, so yes, the young lady has sickle cell and she had some things wrong with her, and that's
How
why
many
her
little
belly
kids
was.
did she have? I
She
forget.
had two of her own, and it was like maybe 8 kids, 8 to 10 kids that jumped on her and her kids.
Oh my God.
And I just want to say, I don't know if y'all saw the video. Did y'all see the video?
I
Hey,
started watching.
Wickedness.
I
I
didn't, but
started
what I'm
watching a
listening to,
little
I'd be
bit.
damn.
I started listening. I saved it to finish watching it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
All right. If you saw the video and you saw them taunting that young lady and her children the way they did, this was planned. And to sit and plan something like this against a fifth grader, because that baby would have to be a fifth grader. He was young. I'm talking about little. Okay, he was
Poor baby.
little. Um, I really felt bad for the children because do y'all know the nightmares those kids are going to have,
People
or
wonder why I wear orange proudly over my kids.
or the or the girl or the, you know what I'm saying, the problems they're going to have going to school and trusting people. Remember we was just talking about trusting. They
Yep.
not never going to be able to trust their peers. What did their peers just do to them and their mother? And the bad part about it is trying to bully an adult shows a lot about that young lady and the people that follows her. These are troubled times. These are troubled children. What's up, Bookie Butt? These are troubled times and these are troubled children. Listen, we could talk about the incident all day. Hey, Samantha.
Oh, if I was disrespectful as a kid to an adult, I would have gotten popped. Let's be
Remember
for
how
real.
your mama or your grandma and them be like, girl, didn't I tell you to Hirsch? I tell you to
Yep.
Hirsch and they either pinch you or, you get the backhand and you be like,
Yep.
you know what
Yep.
I'm saying? These
Mm.
children do not fear
No, they don't
anyone
because
or
this new
anything.
generation. Let's be for real. Now it's like, oh, mom and dad or anybody, you touch me, I'm calling the police. Oh, you do this, I'm gonna do this. Like, that's the problem. We're not allowed to discipline our kids the way we want to, right?
I mean, I'm indifferent on that. Like, I feared my mother and I didn't get like a lot of spankings, but I think discipline doesn't always mean like whooping. But I think you could still spank and have discipline. Like, my mom did not play, but my mom talked to me a lot. And I
You're
don't know, I
muted,
just
friend.
don't think that discipline, like whooping somebody's butt, makes people fearful of you, and it makes them in one sense obedient, but that doesn't, I don't know, I'm indifferent. I don't think that just
No,
spanking kids alone makes them be better kids.
I agree. I feel like you have to talk to
yeah,
them, coach them, and guide them.
I,
Just
Yeah.
like
I,
me,
I'll say
baby.
this, right? I'll say this. Are you talking to us, friends, or are you
No, I
talking
think
to
she's on
your
the
husband?
phone.
Oh, okay.
No. I was talking to y'all. It don't always gotta be a whooping because I can give my kids a look, hey Powers, and they know I'm not playing.
Hey, Powers.
Hey Powers.
That's
I'll
it
say
right there,
this, right?
friends. When you whoop their butt ahead of time
When
and
you
show them who the
start
boss is,
early on
uh huh.
disciplining them, putting them in
Yep,
the
you can just
corner,
give them that look.
doing the books, holding the hand up, in all the things, hold the leg up, hop across the floor with your arms and shit up. It don't always gotta be a butt whooping, but there should be some kind of, oh, mama not playing. That little girl, when her mama was talking to her, y'all didn't see her smirking and laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all must be talking about the. Yeah, she was smirking.
She didn't have no fear about what her mama was talking about. You know why she got up there is because mama know her ass is about to have to motherfucking chew some grass.
Well, guess what? They all need to be locked up. They could be locked up 10 years old. 10 years old. Was she, what, 13, 14? They could be locked up. Yeah, they'll be locked up for a couple of hours, but they'll be going to court and I'll be suing.
They need a good punishment, even if it's for a couple of days locked up. Let's say 2 days, 3 days, whatever. They need to learn.
No, they need
When they
like
go to court,
6
I hope the
months. They
judge.
need like 6 months.
Not Fab talking about 6 months of
No,
Well,
bologna
baby.
and think about it
sandwiches.
though.
No,
If the
no,
parents are
that's
going to
too
do it, the judge
soft. No,
has
no,
to.
no. Not them bad. No, they all need community. They need several rounds of
Community
community service.
service.
You need to be
Yep.
at the juvie. You need to be at juvenile detention every weekend, serving,
I think
cleaning
they
up.
should be
Yep, I was
take.
gonna
I
say
think
being a
they should
janitor.
have their
And you need
freedom
to be
taken.
outside with the yellow vest on the
Yeah, I think they
highway
should have a
cleaning
little
up.
freedom taken. Hey Susie,
Yep.
hey Becca Lynn. I really think that they need to have their freedom taken.
And they need to make the mama be right there with those dumbass kids to teach
Oh,
them all a lesson.
oh,
I agree. She's
And,
right.
and then did
She's
you hear
right.
her talk
hey,
about and
hey
be
Star Baby.
respectful because she is a child? I was like, what?
Not a child whooping on a
I was like,
grown
what?
person. Oh hell, hey Star Baby.
An
Your
adult.
package should be there tomorrow, boo. Okay, so I have an example. Someone has something that they want to say.
The queen, the queen, the queen, the queen.
The queen has arrived, y'all.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
No worries.
You ain't hear somebody talking to you.
Hey.
Hey,
Hello.
baby.
How
All
are
right, what
you?
you got to say? Tell us. Beautiful.
Okay, so first of all, what I'm hearing is that they jumped the mother because the mother came up there to help her child while he was getting bullied. First of all, she think it's cute to bully somebody. It's not cute, baby. Because if you get bullied, you will be sad. And you will call your mama too. Don't even play like that. That little boy is young. And second of all, if somebody jumped your mother, you would have had a problem. You lucky them little kids not old enough to slap you, because I would have.
Oh, that's right.
And how they
Mhm.
feel like, what if somebody walked up to them and jumped them? Especially because she's defending her baby. You don't bully nobody. You don't want to get bullied. You don't know how it feels to get bullied, so don't bully nobody.
I
All right,
couldn't I
baby.
couldn't even watch the whole thing because it just freaked me out. I
Girl,
just
I
couldn't
was
do
like,
it.
That type of shit starts at home.
I was in the background screaming. I was swinging
When
for
I
her,
saw her
y'all.
against that gate, I couldn't see no more.
I
I
was
was like,
swinging
oh my
for her.
God.
And that apology was so fake, like in them fake tears, she needs to go ahead and wipe it away. She was laughing.
Yeah, it was fake. It was fake.
Yeah,
It was
I don't
fake.
even.
I don't
That's
even
why. That's why sometimes I think as adults we just choose. We just want to be seen and react so bad. That wasn't even necessary for that girl,
And I'm
right?
speaking from
Yeah, her mom should have not done
That
it.
girl should have been. She should have watched all over line and social media how people was dragging her and talking about how horrid her behavior was. That woman should have came up there herself. Because what's the point? She should have said, "Okay, I need to talk to the mom." Some things don't
How
have to be
about she should have went
recorded.
to that
What's
hospital?
the apology? You should have went to that woman and that
Yeah, she
son. You
should have
gonna go
went to
right
that
up. My mom
hospital.
would have
Hey,
dragged me by
Magical.
my ears, and I would have went over at that woman's
Man,
house, baby.
my kids would have been up at that hospital.
First
My
of all,
kids
my
would have
kids
been up
wouldn't have
there.
been up in no stuff like that
Yeah,
because
because
I
they
wish
know
he
better.
would. I would he my son know better.
I
Yeah.
got in trouble one
He
time for
know better.
disrespecting
And I'm
somebody, and I
sorry to
never did
say,
it
but my
again.
son know better. He know. That's all
What
I
you
gotta
say?
do is just make my voice a little bit higher and he know. He'll start crying.
Yeah,
That's
because
it.
you don't always have to
Don't
whip
play with
your
me.
kids. Your kids know when a tone change,
Mhm.
a face
That's
change,
correct. An eye,
the
that
my eye
look at
twitch,
staring.
anything. Yeah, okay.
disrespected a teacher
Don't play
at
with me.
school.
Hold on, she trying to tell y'all her story.
I disrespected a teacher at school. Mama came up to that school in a quick of a second. She came up to that school. She walked up in my class. She said they want to disrespect the teacher, and she looked dead at me. She came to the class while I was talking, and she looked dead at me, and I shut up. And then she took me out the room, and I got in trouble. And I came back in, and all the kids laughing at me. That's embarrassing. But if you don't want that treatment, then don't do what you do. It's disrespectful to disrespect a woman like that when she defended her child. Y'all should never bully nobody because y'all don't know what it feel like to get bullied. And now, what if you get bullied? You gonna be crying and stuff, and you think
Well, it
it's cute.
starts at home.
You
It
finna go
starts
to
at
ninth
home.
grade. You're
Yeah.
finna go to ninth grade.
Yeah, and
You're
she don't really
childish.
get it in ninth grade. If she end up going to ninth grade with that demeanor, them girls in ninth grade gonna eat her
Baby, you
alive.
being a cheer ain't doing nothing. You need to be smart. You shouldn't be a follower. You can be libraries. You can be the libraries and everything on your computer. You can be mind your business. You ain't even have to get in that, but instead you want to be a follower. And if you know you got good things going on for yourself, like you being a cheer, you being a homecoming queen, why go mess that up for yourself? You think that's cute, baby? It's not. Because if somebody come up there and jump you, what you be saying then? You ain't gonna be saying, I'm
Yeah,
the cheer
because you don't know
captain.
who people got at home. You don't know if that lady got nephews, nieces, or anything. You know what I'm saying? I just feel.
Go to school.
But then also, what you just say, the child is a reflection of who?
The parent. And then this is one teacher at my school. The students be trying to bully her. I be like, no, y'all think that's cute. Watch y'all. She put an F on y'all report card. Y'all gonna be looking goofy then.
The children are a reflection of the parent. Your children are a
And
reflection of you.
it's always the children that try to go for the parents because the parents don't do nothing at home, and their parents let them disrespect them at home. So the kids think they can just go all around and
Ain't nurse
disrespect the
double
rest
D.
of the adults. No,
And I
baby.
bet you the mama bullies other people
So
too. I
so
bet you
that
the
was
daughter
my
sees that.
thing. So where would the daughter see that kind of,
Cause if it was me and my mama,
demeanor?
if it was me and my mama, I promise y'all, well, nothing ain't going down like that.
Because what I've noticed,
Everybody would
friends,
get
your
on the
daughter
floor.
acts like you. I've noticed my kids act like me. I'm sure Power Son acts like her. And that's because we taught them. We have good behavior. We taught them good behavior. We don't run around bullying people, cursing out people, and disrespecting people. So we have respectful kids. This parent, I feel like, is teaching her child to be a disrespectful, entitled brat.
Definitely. Kids don't, and the thing is that kids don't have to explicitly see you do the thing, right? But they can hear or punch someone in the face, but to see the aggressiveness or to go along with stuff. The problem is, I bet you it probably wasn't even that girl's idea. Somebody in the background was like, yo, you should hit. And she probably was like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it happens like that in a crowd. When kids and it's chaotic like that, it's usually somebody in the back or somebody, trying to pull the strings, and then the agents of chaos, and now you the stupid one that's sitting up there that threw the first punch.
But did you hear that they was they was putting the people on Facebook, right? The mothers on Facebook who children that was involved, and one house they went to, and the girl was squatting.
She was a squatter.
She was a squatter. She was a
Right. So
squatter.
the children, again, product of their environment, they're hurting. They have food insecurity or shelter insecurity. It causes trauma in children. So again, it doesn't have to be explicit, but your behavior, how your children respond, is explicitly related to the environment that they're raised in, good, bad, or indifferent.
Mhm. And they got her out of that school. They got them out of the school and moved them. I think she got another place. So
Well, thank God that the other parents taking proactive measures because that's just not. It's not. I never even thought about it, Fab, until you said shelter insecurity. Like I've always heard of, the food. That's always been to my forefront, food insecurity. But that is a huge thing as well as shelter insecurity, especially
Like,
nowadays.
like
And if your
how
kids don't eat every day and they don't know how they're going to eat, that manifests in different behaviors.
It's true because even me, like I feed the kids, and I've gone to like elementary schools, and I used to work at an elementary school, and I had some kids coming back to get more food, and I wasn't allowed to, and I was told that a lot of like the kids that were coming back, they were like living in shelters with their mom. They, you know, they didn't have the food and the necessities that they needed, and I felt so bad. You know, it's like, what do you do in a situation like that?
Yeah, that's
That's all they're
horrible.
gonna do is just throw the food away.
Exactly, and
So
that's
why
what made
not give it to the kids? Because we don't know. We don't know their story. We only see
I
them coming to school.
I
We
Did
agree
y'all
with
hear the
you.
story of what Myers did to that 19-year-old mentally challenged child?
No.
I will never shop at Myers again. Myers, the corporation. So apparently he had food insecurities at home. I'm going to try to tell you all the story without crying. He had food insecurities at home. He was hungry. So he waited for them to throw the food in the trash for the day, went to the trash to eat, and was fired for eating out of the garbage because it was their food.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
not only
crazy.
that, they sent him to jail and pressed charges on him for stealing.
It was garbage.
It was right. So I will never shop at Myers again. I hope they go bankrupt.
You know
That's
what? Whoever locked them up should. I tell you, these people, boy.
I even heard of people, actually, with somebody here in Connecticut. Um, they worked at a Dunkin' Donuts and they had donuts and bagels and stuff left over, and they took it to a place to feed the hungry, and that person got fired for doing that.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad and sick to think that corporations and companies like this, with the insecurities that people are facing. Like, and when I tell you, when that interview was done to that little boy, he had the mentality of like a 10-year-old. So he couldn't fathom the idea of what he did wrong, because for one, he didn't do anything wrong. Let's make that very clear. And for two, he really, I mean, he was just beside himself. Imagine locking a 10-year-old up for eating out of the garbage. So that was his reaction. And it was, I don't know, it was just heartbreaking to me. So I'll never shop at Myers again. They'll never get another penny from me. And I hope they go bankrupt.
You're right, Miss Erica Lynn. Yeah, they out here surviving. They learn how to survive, and they had what was it? I lost my train of thought.
Okay, so real quick, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, y'all. Tap the screen, share the live. Please help out with the gift goal. Don't forget to grab your daily heart meets. Those are so important to me. Don't forget to grab your daily heart meets. I will be doing some battles Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, y'all. Just don't forget to grab your daily heart meets. That's what I really need y'all to do. And tap the screen. We should be up to at least 25 to 30K by now. Don't forget Saturday too. Also, we are Powers is donating $25. So this is her giveaway. Powers is donating $25 for gas giveaway. Powers is donating $25 for a gas giveaway. No, it's not glitching for me. You got to tap the screen, Miss Erica. You use those pretty little fingers. So Saturday morning, y'all will be on. Normally, I think Power goes and get her hair done. So the Saturday afternoon, we'll be doing the gas giveaway, $25 gas giveaway from Powers. Okay. So everybody, don't forget, she's only giving it to subscribers. So if you are a super fan, you will be in the running for the gas giveaway. Okay. I will try to get some more giveaways for the Christmas season. So I'll work with my team to see how we can do that too as well. All right. And
And you gotta be at the gas station. You gotta be at the gas station.
hey,
Turn your
Keisha.
camera on, and be ready to take that cash in.
All right. You got to be
I
at the
can't
gas
think of her
station.
name right now, friend, but do not let me forget to send you $10. I keep forgetting. I need to send you the money to sub that woman I told I would sub. I keep freaking forgetting. Do not, I'm going to send it right now.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. So we are talking about, are we failing our children? Are we failing our children by not making them have to do their due diligence with the consequences of the actions that they cause? So when they do stuff, what should the consequences be? What should we do? We know that corporal punishment, we should not
Embarrass
be.
them.
should be the let me see, the punishment of their ways and actions.
It's like, let me stop.
Well, I think, you know what? I'm for them spending the night in the place.
Mama, am I taking my?
They need to.
I like the spending the night, but that's one time. They got. I'm like, I need to make sure you really get it. It would be 6 months for me.
Yeah, one night is not. It's not
You're
enough.
gonna spend one night, but you need to see these kids 6 months every weekend. You're not going nowhere. You're gonna be volunteering, cleaning up in this juvenile detention center, so you can understand how serious what you did. And you better pray to God that that woman don't try to press charges on you, that the city don't try to press charges to you, because social media is like the pressure of people being upset about what happened could push the police district or somebody to want to pull charges and do something a little bit more severe to these kids.
But I wonder why. Did she say she's not pressing charges personally?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
she is.
know.
Oh, she is. She is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was
Thank
gonna play
God.
the other video. She is pressing charges, but guess who she's pressing charges against?
The mother.
The parents.
Mm-hmm.
She's pressing charges against the parents, and she
Mm-hmm.
wants actions to be done with those children. Because she. Oh, let me get the video.
That's why she shouldn't have did that video. People need to just be quiet. She should have went to that lady's house and been so sincere. I am so sorry. And
Yep.
actually, she gonna come over here. Actually, she gonna come over here every weekend and help you. She gonna wash your dishes. She's gonna help you in your house, because obviously you have a physical disability. Since she's what's that man name? Since she's Shamar, you're gonna help
Uh-huh.
her. She's disabled. You're gonna help her. My daughter would be at that woman's house every weekend,
Yep.
because that's horrible.
Absolutely.
I
Because
couldn't
you
even
could tell
believe.
like it was something wrong. I was like, oh my gosh, look how she. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said maybe they think she's a kid or something. And she's the only one, and that's why she was walking her kids probably to and from school, is because of the
So what it
bullying.
was they were bullying her son, and I
She
can't
went to
remember
the
what grade
school.
the son. She was leaving the school.
Yeah, she was walking home from school and they decided to follow her and
Yeah.
taunt them like on the way home from school, like she's a child.
Right.
Like
Like she's a child. Like she's a child.
that's so crazy. Like, and even it's like if you go to the school again, I always talk about conflict resolution. Child, I grew up in the 80s. People was jumping, girls was jumping on like. And when it was a problem, we had a mediation program. We helped try to
Mediation.
resolve conflict. And that stuff comes out when you force children who are children, right, with they lack emotional intelligence, they don't understand sometimes why they even mad at each other.
Yeah.
But when you force them to really understand the why and not reacting off of your emotions, most of the times it's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. You're hurting. That little girl probably really upset at her mother and took it out on that boy. You know what I mean? It's not even what people think it is. We never get to the why. Why are our children doing this? We fail them as a society as a whole. It's on all of us. I even told my own daughter, I said, I'm gonna write a letter to your own school. What do y'all do? Because it's just too much. It's out of order. That I couldn't even believe that. When I was watching it, my heart, I would be so hurt that my child that came out of my whole body would do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I got the videos. Here we go.
Into the crowd, shielding his mother's abdomen with his frail body despite his tears. The children responsible for the assault have been arrested. The incident occurred as the pregnant woman was walking home. After a group of minors knocked her down, they took turns jumping over her as if playing a vaulting horse game. Her young son rushed into the crowd, shielding his mother's abdomen with his frail body despite his tears. A cell phone camera captured this heart-wrenching scene, while the children laughed and completed each shove. Most alarming is that the pregnant woman suffers from sickle cell disease, where any injury could trigger life-threatening complications. What appeared as a childish prank instantly escalated into a life-threatening assault. The judicial system has has taken the rare step of holding multiple parties accountable. Not only will the juvenile perpetrators face trial, but their parents will also be prosecuted for parental neglect. The judge explicitly noted in the case file that behind juvenile violence often lies absent family education. Police presence has now been increased around the school, and formal charges have been filed against both the children and their parents to ensure such violence does not recur. The children responsible for the assault.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the problem. You better raise your children for the system raise them,
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm glad she's doing.
baby.
I'm glad she's doing both the kids
So
and
she was pregnant. That's
yeah, she was
crazy.
pregnant. You could tell.
Well, not, they said it was something like wrong with her or something. That but she had sickle cell and she was pregnant.
Right, she was sickle cell and she was pregnant, and they could have, really seriously like unalived her baby.
You don't even know something's gonna be wrong with the baby.
Yeah, they kicked that lady in her stomach.
They out of order. That woman is no way. Now I'm getting even more upset about that damn response. That's
Kicked that
out of
little boy
order.
in the head. I think, and then I think they had the little boy on the ground. I think they kicked him in the head too.
It's no way. Yeah, they need to be prosecuted. Her attitude was too cavalier. Your child assaulted a woman and her unborn child. Are you a monster? I'd have been like, you're a monster. You need to go. I would have driven you there. You're a monster. How could you look at a person, kick them in their stomach, and they're pregnant? You're a monster. You wouldn't be in my house because I'm scared of you now. What the fuck? You're a monster. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it back. You're a monster. You're laughing at me too.
I'm laughing. You know I'm laughing at you because you don't even cuss like that. You like, bitch, you what? But look at this one. Here's another one.
Outside.
Hold on. Here's another apology video, which you cannot take sincere. I had to look at this, and then I'm like,
This from the same girl?
From the same
another one.
See, they need to stop doing these videos.
Look at this, y'all.
It's not gonna
Stop. It's not
It
helping.
should be embarrassing to the mom. Look at this.
It's not helping.
Look at this.
What kind of grades you get, girl?
Oh, let me start this over.
Who cares about grades when your child is a monster?
Hold on, let me start this over, y'all.
Jeffrey Dahmer was an A+ student
from Chicago, and I have my baby girl here. Yes, she's a child, so she don't have to speak if she don't want to, because she's a child. But I got her here to apologize to that parent that she jumped. Kyla, you know it was wrong, didn't you? Now you go in there. What kind of grades you get, girl?
Girl, please.
A's and B's.
And
what else? In 1C. In 1C. Okay, you almost are honor student this year too.
Are you serious?
Okay, you do positive things.
I can't watch no more. Please turn this off. It's making my
me to do all
can't.
that. Apologize to the people, honey. Sorry. You don't be hitting no grown people like that. You don't do that. I taught you that, didn't I?
I taught you
Yes,
that.
I did. I taught you how to be a young adult.
You didn't. You didn't teach
right?
her.
Yes.
You said a young adult.
You know, kids do things
Just
when
look at
parents
her.
is not around. Yes, but they are a reflection of you.
Child, that woman be up in these boxes fighting. That's the type of.
I'm
Their
trying to
reflection
hold
of you,
on.
bitch.
Woo! You knew better, didn't you?
Sorry, look at her. She thinks
No, she's embarrassing. I can't even show my face right now. Cameras, cut it. Cut it, news camera. Go back to the news. Go back to the news. Go back to the news.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video.
Go back to the news. I can't. Please don't show me any of these. I can't. I can't.
You know what?
I can't.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That was embarrassing. Her and her child was embarrassing.
What type of grade you get? Psychopaths sometimes are geniuses. Who gives a fuck about an A? Who cares? What does an A have anything to do with it when your child is literally like a monster on the inside? They stalked an adult. A menace. A menace. You're right. A menace. You stalked an adult and her two minor children home, taunting them. taunting them, decided to jump them and beat them up while one is physically pregnant.
This is a child. All of them children that was
They
in that
have
video
pulled the
that
little
you
girl's
hear.
hair. The
Some of them, not
5-year
all
old.
of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. I do not expect her to
They
speak
don't.
as we are going. And yeah, to that little girl that. My name is Kamaya Grant, and
Girl, please. Now she
Little
talking all
girl,
soft. My
the
name
fact
is
that you sat on that
Kamaya.
live with that hoodie on, looking like Cleo, ready to set it off.
And to the
Come
little
on,
girl
Cleo,
who
ready to set it off.
Girl. And the thing about it is, right? These mamas sitting there smirking and laughing too. Bitch, that's why she terrible. Bitch,
And
cause
that's
of
why.
you.
And that's why they getting held responsible. The
Exactly.
parents
Talking about
and
she a
them.
kid and she don't gotta say nothing. My kid hates surviving myself. Hey, baby. My kid wouldn't be able to say nothing. My kid
Even
wouldn't
been
be
in
able to
the,
say nothing.
they wouldn't even been in the camera. They would
My
have been
kid
lumped
wouldn't
up.
even been in there.
I wish a TJ or a London Rose would be in the proximity of such tomfoolery. They wouldn't even have to pull a punch. Be in proximity of that type of tomfoolery.
No,
Baby,
no,
I would have dragged them all the way to that woman's house. I would
ain't
have
no
dragged them
way.
all the way to that woman's
That
house.
the mamas isn't. I'm embarrassed because of the mamas. For real, for real.
They need to be, because the children are minors. What's y'all excuse for being trifling and negligent with
Hey,
a
Miss
with a broke
Erica.
mindset? That type of broke mindset. That's crazy. Then she talking about something. Put the news back on. I can't. I'm embarrassed. What in the stunt queen was that? I'm
Y'all
getting
got me
down. That's
so
why I don't come up
tickled.
here. I'm.
Y'all got me
Blame the
so
platform because we having
y'all
a real mama situation, no ma'am.
y'all got me so tickled. Fab is up here going in. Power.
I can't
I can't
stand it.
even
It makes
breathe.
my stomach turn. And she talking about something.
Y'all,
Turn it off.
Jesus.
Turn it
Cause she,
off.
you know why she did that? Cause she was laughing herself.
I see
She was
all y'all
laughing
with
herself. She
belts
was
in y'all
smirking.
hands.
She was
Head
smirking.
ass up. Belt to ass.
Okay, because they would have been all lumped up. It wouldn't have been no. It wouldn't have been no on camera because they would have been too lumped up and
No,
too
no, we wouldn't have
big.
did no video. You would have been at that woman's house. Child, I don't play no
Wow.
game. I don't like disrespect. I don't like that type of stuff. I would have been so irritated. I would have whooped your behind. First
I
of all,
see.
and your grandmother. My mother would have whooped your behind. Then my mother and me and your dad would have drove you to this woman's house. You would apologize. We probably would have made you clean that woman's house. Then my mom probably would have took you to the pastor to pray over you because it's giving a demonic spirit. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? My mom would have laid hands on you and whooped you with like it would have been so much going on because we would have been so like who is it must have been Satan because we didn't
The whole family getting their ass whooped.
child the whole family would have got their clicks in.
Yes. Y'all know all them kids about got good grades because them teachers are scared. The principal's scared and they just passing their ass and getting them out of them schools. Y'all know that, right? This is the south side of Shy. Whenever I hear about this stuff like this, it takes me all the way back to R. Kelly, y'all. Okay? You got nobody raising children. The children coming in this world, they raising them. They go into these schools. You remember the lady said she was going up to that school for a couple of years trying to complain, and they were always in meetings. Was never taking her complaints about her son being bullied. How the principal was always in meetings. Nobody was available. This is a school that still got window ACs. It's a lot of disparities. This is a community that a lot of them don't ever even get to leave the community, y'all. I mean, when school time comes, you got boosters selling them their school clothes. You got boosters bringing milk and cheese and whatever else.
Girl, what the hell? We
I'm
we 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 take some booster clothes for school when we
No,
go to them.
no, I'm being dead serious. Like,
And I'm being dead serious.
no, I'm talking about some of the kids on the south side of Chicago. They really are stuck in, they're unhappy children. I ain't making no excuses for them little badass kids, okay? But I wouldn't be caught walking down the
Wait
street
a minute, Miss
with
Erica.
my
Wait a
kids.
minute now. Because the one prom queen and the cheer captain was making it seem like, honey, she was doing it and bopping it. Like she was, distancing herself. Because she is prom queen.
Out of a million.
Okay, but my problem is the mama was
Mm-mm.
supposed to be talking and the auntie took over.
I
She,
mean,
she thought she was going to help. But I definitely
if you
understand the
ain't never been on the
disparities.
south side, like I'm from up that way, I can remember that's the type of area y'all. Maybe when y'all was coming up, remember when Officer Friendly came to your school and you were happy and excited before school, okay? And she had a mother at home, and she had 8 brothers, but the community was raising her also. The community is raising a lot of these people, whether they got mothers in them homes or not, whether they got mothers walking the streets. The community is raising them. A lot of them don't see the other side of Chicago. They don't see the Sears Tower. They don't see nothing besides the South. Take them to the north side of Chicago and hold them. But it's full. But locking them up is probably a great thing for some of them little bad beasts, okay? Because they probably ain't worried about the lights being off. They ain't gonna worry about not getting anything to eat. Because in jail and in juvie, they gonna get 3 hots and a cot. And the lights gonna be on.
Well, the mom was already being a squatter with her kids.
Which one was a squatter?
Yeah. One
Which
of the
one?
The one I told you with the 3 children and she was squatting in the apartment, child. The drug addict.
One of the gang members.
The 3 of the
and they
gang members.
they was
Three
going because
three.
they was going to their houses and was going to beat the parents up.
Yeah, and the
Mm-hmm.
mama was not there. They hadn't seen their mama. And they was squatting in the apartment, child, in the apartment building.
Not that I'm an advocate. Not that I'm an advocate, child. But where was the National Guard? Ain't they still over there?
No, they gone. ICE over there, but they gone too. They
Oh, the
not.
National Guard. Okay. So it was a stunt like it was before. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The parents was walking the streets. Them kids was trying to come up when Kels pulled up to the schools, y'all. It was like, hey, I got to
Yeah.
eat. I got to get grandma to rent.
Yeah.
That's how that was. But it was easy on the outside looking in. But these kids are unhappy. They walking around with a whole bunch of disparities. I wouldn't want my child at nobody's school, and it's a beat on you. If
Oh,
they was
child.
jumping on this woman out there, imagine what they in there doing to the teachers that's taking the jobs, that's not getting paid really to work as a teacher.
That's horrible.
That's why there's a teacher shortage.
And there's a union up there in Illinois, and the teachers are not just taking them jobs on the south side and getting their ass whipped. And if they hit back, they got the cousins that's in the gangs that's gonna whoop them, and their cars on flats and this, and they not gonna take them.
That's the difference. Like the hoods years ago and the hoods now. When you grew up in the hood, you still had respect for authority. Most of the time. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up in no suburbs.
Right.
And so I grew up, it was definitely hood adjacent. Okay. Now, and I went to my middle school, I went to Ada Lewis.
Oh, Ada Lewis.
Okay.
Mm,
Lewis was not a great school. You had people that came from Somerville. Okay. And you had people that came from the other side where I came from.
mm,
And it was tough sometimes. It was tough, but you still had those kids had a certain respect, at least for authority and parents. And soon as adults, and also too in the neighborhood, when kids will follow other kids home and do that type of weird stuff, the neighborhood, they would be outside in the door. What y'all doing? You see a gang of kids walking, what y'all doing? And the kids will run the other way. They would
Y'all
abandon
not
you.
doing that
This,
around here.
now today, we're
It's
not a
different.
community. We're not a community because if you say something
No,
to somebody else's child, the mom,
they
instead
ready
of
to
saying,
jump
"Hey,
on
what's
you.
going on?" she ready to pop off.
It's no longer a community.
No,
You
because
can't
then the
say
children
nothing
be
to
saying,
nobody's
they be
kid.
like, none of your business. And these are the kids saying it to the adults.
They
None of your
raising
business. I'm coming
themselves.
out. Go ahead in the house. All of that stuff. That's what you'll be getting from these kids today.
I honestly just feel really bad for that family. I'm glad that this sad thing has really turned their life around, that lady and her family. Because not only was she dealing with health issues with sickle cell, she was dealing with her child going to a school every day unhappy, right, for years, for a couple of years. She's now able to move and relocate her children to a different school. As of today, that the adults that should have stood up a long time ago and mentored a long time ago, they're standing up now, packing her up in a truck. And I think it's a celebrity that's moving her in middle school that changed the trajectory and just kind of like brought him some of their shoes to school, some clothes for him to school, and it just started this trend where everybody else was just jumping on a bandwagon doing the same thing and making him feel special. So now they're raising all this money for this young man because his mother could not afford to buy him anything for school. So that has brought about some awareness. So that's a good thing. So this bad things with them 10 to 20 badass kids.
Yeah, but
They
we
didn't.
have in the school that my son goes to, they have like a anti-bullying day or what have you. They got to wear like a certain color or whatever, and it's
Hmm.
just bringing awareness, that we're not tolerating, bullies, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
that's not going to go on in that school. And if you see something, say something. You speak up, you
Yeah.
know.
My son was bullied in school a lot as a younger kid, all the way up to high school. And he was bullied by not one race, he was bullied by his own race. He was colorized a lot, mostly colorized.
Hmm.
We navigated and we made it. I hate it because some people don't make it. Okay? We made it because a lot of times the bullied becomes the bullies.
Right.
Fortunately, my child, he's not that person, but I do have to remind him to make sure he stand for something always. Stand for something positive always. Don't just fall for anything. Stand for something, or you'll always be falling for a bunch of bull crap. That's the dumb shit that happens. But I will say, it's sad, y'all. But in that community, if you just strolled and lived probably a day or two in a community, it is really sad.
Mm.
It's really sad. This is why we see a lot of people that do make it that come from Chicago that's always going back to Chicago to try to mentor, to try to. Haven't you seen that before? There's disparities, and a lot of people just turn a blind eye. Like, how do we, continuously turn a blind eye to the disparities over there? But here it is. It took this lady and her kids to get their ass kicked in broad daylight
Awareness,
for
yeah.
us. Yeah. And now they want to run their ass up so they can get on TV on a camera and act like they care. But it's really a selective outrage.
Mm.
That's it. I don't think the kids need.
People like that.
Yes, they need.
They need to learn some type of you
They
know
do. They need a punishment. They need somebody to show them that this is serious because locking them up in Cook County juvenile is not going to help them. They were already locked up on the south side with all this disparity. They came in the world unhappy, stuck in a community with a bunch of I ain't gots and people, getting it how they live it, stealing it and killing it and robbing to get it and have it.
But you can,
And Mr.
but you can tell they
Miesta,
didn't learn a lesson because the little girl was on tape, and the mom and the daughter is up here smiling and laughing and
And
smirking.
she still
So she
probably
ain't
won't.
learned her lesson. So why not give them what they really want and let them see this is what's going to happen when you assault people, when you do a crime, because you could go to jail at 10 years old.
Right. Yeah, but I just don't think locking them away is going to teach them anything. It's just teaching them that it's okay to be an animal. They
No,
need,
I just don't agree. I do
they
not
need a
agree.
punishment.
I do not agree. The punishment that they are getting is not a punishment. I do not agree. The punishment that grown ass woman, what's up, Mama B, is getting for being in the hospital, being jumped on by disrespectful kids, and they know better. They know better. We not gonna keep blaming what. Girl, I live in Detroit City. I live in D fucking Troy. Ain't that far from Chicago. And it ain't standing on no grandstand either. And I grew up on Dexter motherfucking Joy Road.
I know it
And
is.
I'm gonna tell you what. We can't keep making an excuse for these children that know better. Even though you grew up in poverty, you know some of that shit that you see that go on, the dope dealing, the crack things, and all the things that you see, you know that shit ain't right.
No, I'm not
We
saying it's right. And I'm
They
not
asked
making no
me to
excuse.
go and sit down and see what it is to be an adult. You want to act like an adult? This is what adults get. They get their ass in jail for the shit that they do.
But they first have to be parented. They have not been parented. So if you're not raised with morals and
That
values,
one girl
how can you
was.
know?
That one girl was. Now the little babies that mama is a rug addict, I can understand. But that one girl looked like she come from a good home and she's being a grown adult.
They're raised to see an adult as their equal.
They already monsters. They just jumped on a woman that's sick and they already can see that this woman has a disability. So if you see somebody with a disability and you like, oh, this person can't fight back, I'm going to fight them. I'm going to fight them because she got a little limp. I'm going to fight them. They was teasing this woman, calling her
Mm-hmm.
Shamar. They
Right.
know what they know what they was doing. And I think that they should do community service and a weekend in juvie
Well,
so
I
they
can
can see
see.
what it
I
is
mean,
to have their
I'm
freedom
saying
taken
I
away.
believe they should have a punishment, but I don't feel that them children should be locked away like they. I just don't feel that there should be a punishment, but not no severe punishment
I
because
think they
just
should go to juvenile for a
locking
weekend
them up is not gonna, fix it. It's not gonna
to
teach
see
them
how it
anything.
feels to have. Cause see what y'all don't understand is y'all give these kids so much freedom to where they don't understand what it is to have their freedom taken away. They
I'm,
think it's okay to go outside and jump on children. We give our children so much freedom, compassion, and understanding to where they should have it for the next person. I think that those children should do a weekend in juvenile and community service for the next 3 months. Every weekend they need to be able to have their freedom
yeah, that's
taken
not
away
locking
from
them
them.
away. Yeah, I can see that. That's not locking them away because just locking them
Or send
away
them to the
does not
military.
teach them anything.
I say have their freedom taken away from them because if they can't go outside and do what they want to do, then what's that gonna show them?
And they're gonna do it inside.
No, they
And
not.
what are we teaching them while we lock them away?
No, they not. No, they not. Miss
I,
Erica, I just
I said,
did.
what are we teaching
What you mean
them?
that's teaching them to appreciate?
I said, what are we teaching
And
them
I
by
just said it's
locking them
teaching them to
away?
appreciate. That's what it's
To
teaching.
appreciate what?
Your freedom. Being able to go outside and walk up the street and be with your friends.
Your your friends?
What do you mean? Your friends, your mamas, your aunties, your uncles? Lady just spent days in the hospital. Almost lost her life. Her children will never be able to sleep
Yeah,
again.
she
And
was
you
in the
want to
hospital.
coddle them?
Her hemoglobin was low because she has sickle cell also.
It doesn't matter. Them children caused that. They could have killed that lady.
No, her hemoglobin, I'm saying they hurt her because they jumped on her. Her hemoglobin was also low because she was already sick and her hemoglobin was already low
What
too.
that got to do with the crime
I
that
was
the
just making
children
a statement.
caused?
She's
That's
also
a statement,
pregnant.
friends.
She's
That's
also
me
pregnant.
saying to you, along with them jumping on her, she also had low hemoglobin.
That's fine. But she wouldn't have been in the hospital even with her low hemoglobin because she could have took care of that outside of the hospital.
Well, it's a statement, okay? It's a
I'm
statement.
telling you how I
It's not
feel.
a
You gave
debate, it's
your
just a
statement
statement.
and I gave mine. She would not have been in the hospital if them children would
If
have
they
not
hadn't
jumped
jumped
on
on her,
her thinking that
perhaps
they
she
was
wouldn't.
grown.
Yeah, perhaps she wouldn't have. I'm
If
not
they would have left
I'm
that
not
woman alone,
condoning that what they did. Don't misunderstand me at all. I'm not condoning that what they did was wrong. I'm not condoning that behavior at all. I'm just simply stating my opinion. And my opinion is that I don't agree that they should be locked away like animals. They are not being taught anything by being locked away like an animal. There needs to be a lesson if they're going to put them away. If they're going
I
to put
get
them
what
in
you're
juvie,
saying, Miss
there
Erica,
should be a
but
lesson.
they also jumped on that woman like an animal too, and her kids.
I get that. I did not say they didn't. We all saw the video. We all saw the video and taught in there. We don't know the disparities. We don't know a lot of things, and a lot of people. It's easy to say, you know, you coulda, shoulda, whatever. You don't really know the walks these children already took either. The same way this woman and her children's walking down the street, we don't know. That's all. We can agree to disagree.
yeah, I just can't agree, Miss Erica. I
And
just
that's fine. And I
that's
can't
still
agree
kind of
with your
coddling
take on it
them.
either.
That's kind
And
of
that's
coddling them, and
fine.
they didn't think about what they were doing to that woman. They didn't
Right.
think about they didn't know her walk of life. They don't know those children's walk of life. All they know is that they was about to be a bunch of bullies to somebody that was disabled with children because that's what they saw and that's what they felt that they could do. If you take away their freedom and they can't do anything, they're going to understand your actions cause consequences. Just like they say about my grown ass or T Time's grown ass, right? It starts when they're children. If you don't stop it now, it's going to turn into adults doing things
Now,
that they
friends,
feel like they can't
what
do
do your grown
consequences.
ass have to do with them kids?
What I'm
What
saying
do
is, if
tea
you
time have
don't
to do
stop
with
them
them?
while they're children, they turn into delinquent adults.
You not a delinquent adult.
What I'm
What do
saying is, if you don't stop them now, it's going to get worse.
you
If you
just said
do
like
not
your grown ass and like tea time ass.
consequences, remember they were saying that we should suffer consequences for what it is that we did. And it's the same thing for the children. I just think that they should suffer consequences. I don't care if it's community service. I don't care if it's them sitting in juvenile for a little bit. I do not care. They
I
did not
mean, I
care
can see
about
that.
this lady
I
being
can
sick.
see that there's a punishment. My thoughts and my opinions,
No,
it's
those
just
are
they're
yours, but
different.
mine's, I feel that those children need to they need to sit down. They need to see what it is not to be able to not see mom, not see dad. A couple of them already know what it feels like not to see mom, but they don't know how it feels to have their freedom taken away. They still can do whatever they want. They still can go to the refrigerator. They still can go outside. They still can talk to whoever they want to talk to on their little cell phones. They still can do all of that. I just think that they need to be taught a lesson at this point. That lady could have been seriously harmed. Those
Hmm.
children are fucked up for life. We don't know
Well,
what the
yeah,
consequences of what they did happened to that young man. We don't know that.
yeah.
I just think that they should go sit down in juvie for a weekend, maybe every weekend, maybe do some community service. Maybe, like I said, maybe as they're doing that, Maybe they should be teaching them some lessons. Hey, do you see what can happen to you if you do stuff like this? Just
That was
because?
my point right there. I mean, I can see them getting a punishment with less, and just locking a kid away and not teaching them anything.
We're not saying just lock them away. We're saying teach them that their freedom is valuable. Because guess what, right? Their parents aren't the ones who did that situation, but guess where the parents about to go? Guess what the parents got to deal with? Guess what the parents are going to have to deal with because of the actions of children that know better. They're old enough to know better. Parents are going to have to go to jail right with their kids or pay some fines or fight it out in court.
Oh, that is probably a walk in the park for them, the parents,
Maybe not all of them though.
because
We don't know that though. We
half of
don't
them
know that.
probably don't even give a damn.
I mean, I can't say that for all of them because we just seen some that don't, but we also see that they don't got the money to fight this in court.
None of them.
We can see that they don't have the money to fight this in court.
None of them.
So then that means that somebody gonna fall hard, right?
I just think that it's so crazy how we as a community, as a collective, we come together for, something once it's spotlighted, but it's right in front of us already spotlighted all the time. I just thought that was just so ironic
I've never seen anything
how
like
all these
that.
people see they seeing this every day. They're raised, and I'm not the only one that is privy that you are taught as a black person to mind your damn business, right?
Yeah, no, I think some people should have came their ass out them houses.
I'm just keep being real honest. Growing up, in the city, wherever you are, yes, black people are always taught to mind our damn business. We see something, we don't
Not on
say
my block,
anything.
child. Not
We
on my
see
block.
something and we don't say anything. Now, back in the day when grandma's name was raising and the community was community and it was a village, it didn't go like that.
Not on my block.
It didn't go like that.
Not on my block. These
Well,
old folks on my block ain't playing that.
you talk to a couple of people from the shop. You talk to mind your business. I'm from the city. We was raised. You mind your business. You hear something. Now everybody wants to get dressed in their best damn wig and their best outfit and run up to that school and act like they so damn
Well,
concerned. But it's selective outrage.
well, my kids, we lived on the block where where the old folks got in your business on this block. And that's why I'm the way I am with the kids nowadays too, as well. Because I grew up on blocks where them grown folks show was in your business. If you was supposed to be in the house till your mama got off work, my neighbors was to, hey, get your behind in that house before I call your mama. And they ain't had cell phones.
Right. It's not many communities like that.
Yeah, my kids grew up on a block like that. If my neighbors saw my kids outside and they weren't supposed to, oh, Monique next door was calling me, or Miss Brenda or Miss C was telling me to get they behind in the house. Mr. Lee would pull up down here. Miss
Yeah.
Margaret and Mr. Baltimore across the street, Baltimore walk over here and get him in the house and close the door and tell me that he did that. So I can't agree with all communities are like that. Maybe that's what's happening there, but that
No, I didn't
also
say all
means
communities are like that.
that
No, I
might
didn't.
be it, but it
My
also
community
comes
now is
from
not like that.
some
I'm
of these
saying many
older people
communities
are
are.
scared. But some of these older people are scared to say anything to these young folks because of how the parents act too as well. We got to look at that too, Miss Erica.
Huh?
If the parents are assholes and they come and don't say nothing to my kid,
Mm-hmm.
these older people don't want to get into no argument with trying to make sure your kid act right.
Mm-mm. They don't.
So I mean, I just
As adults, when you have conversation, everybody's not going to agree. I got a difference of opinion too. I do believe there should be a punishment, but I just think that it should be tiered.
yeah, they little behinds need to go to juvenile for a
Huh?
warning.
I mean, that could be one out of a 10. It's like, oh my God, you can raise your children and you can give them your best. You know, even in your struggle, you can give them your best. But when they leave the house, you know, a lot of things can go out the window because as a juvenile, their brain is not fully developed and they can make a raw choice in a heat of the moment. And then, you know, it's like, damn, how did that happen to me?
No, I agree.
I mean, so it's like, oh, so damn, my child deserve to be locked under the jail.
Not saying they deserve to be an able person shows that they don't have no empathy for, people.
They have no compassion.
No empathy, no compassion. And it
Yeah.
wasn't and to be honest, that means it wasn't taught.
That growing up, you don't talk back to no adults, and you don't be in no adults conversation when there are adults talking. You that not
Right.
You better go
staring
take
me
your little
down my
behind
damn
on
throat.
somewhere, child. No
Yeah,
ma'am.
staring me down my throat, you know, and,
No
and, and while
ma'am.
we all talking and stuff like that, get
They
get
party
your
with
butt
their
on
kids.
outside.
They
That's what
part.
I'm
They do
saying.
everything with their
You you
kids.
you so worried about being a friend because things have changed. Yes, things have changed. Yes, you still need discipline. Yes, you still need respect. You don't have to be their friend. They don't have to be scared of you. But I tell my son all the time, when I tell you to do something, that's what I mean. Do it. And you want to talk back, I'm not your friend. And don't say yeah to me. You say
Mm,
yes. I'm not
right.
your friend.
Right. Or yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, and all these different things.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are not raised with, a lot of
Don't talk to
things.
me. I'm not one of your friends out in the street. You better respect who I am.
And like,
All
I
by
can remember
myself.
my friend girl. She would. I just thought it was just mind blowing when she would tell me how she was brought up, and she would literally have to get up at that age, and it's like 9 and 10 years old, having to go sell rugs on the bricks
Mm,
before school. There is a quota her family have to reach
wow.
at that age. It's like it was unbelievable to me.
These kids don't even know how it is to get up on a Saturday morning, and before you did anything, you had to make sure your house was clean, top to bottom. Somebody had the bathroom, somebody had the living room, somebody had the kitchen. Everybody had their own
That's
job
how I go in my house.
to care of that. And because you don't get to do nothing.
Right.
You want to go to the movies? Oh, you want to go outside? Oh, you ain't do.
You did
Uh-uh.
chores on
It
Saturday
wasn't
morning
no, oh,
and Friday night.
everybody got up
Yeah.
every at the same darn time. It ain't no, oh,
I'm waking
I'll
the
do it
whole house
later.
up.
Oh, I do it
Some
later. That's how I know
baseboards.
oldies. That's how I know oldies music because my dad used to blast it on Saturday morning.
You'd be
I'm
like, I
waking
got
the
the
whole
kitchen.
house up. I'm
I
waking
got
the
the
whole
living room. I
house up.
got the bathroom. Everybody
Yeah.
has a room. Yeah.
Yep. And
I'm
if you
not I'm
didn't
not
do it,
doing
you
that.
ain't going nowhere.
Because
It's
for
gonna
real,
get
for real,
done.
we not the ones making the mess, it's y'all. So y'all need to clean up after y'all damn selves. I'm
That's
not doing
correct.
it. I'm not doing that. I'm not raising no lazy ass disrespectful kids that don't think that their actions don't come with consequences. I'm not doing
Right.
that.
And my house used to always be clean. There was only three of us in the house, me, my mom, and my dad. Shoot, I had to dust. You talking about dust? You had to do
And
the
they don't know
mirror.
Yes,
what dusting is,
and white
child.
Yeah, you had to
baseboards.
dust, do the
Yeah.
mirror, do the baseboards,
Oh, them
do the
baseboards. I
steps.
hated those.
Wash the walls. Come on now,
Yeah.
clean the
Yeah, we had to
windows.
wash the
They don't gotta
walls.
do none of that. They
The
don't gotta
window
do none of that. And that's
sills.
why these little kids be smirking and stuff. When my kids was little, you know what their punishment was? Washing the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we do it to this day. We do the baseboards around here. Don't play with me.
Washing the walls. They had to wash the walls when they was little. So now they have something where they won't even touch the walls because they don't want to
Yeah,
wash
because
them.
they put their hands on it. Yeah, they walk
Mm-hmm.
going down the steps. What they
Yeah.
do? They
Wipe
hold
them
on to
walls
the
down.
wall.
Yeah, wipe them
Get
walls.
your
Now
hand off the wall.
my little one don't know nothing about it, but my other three do.
Mm-hmm.
My other three know about it. My little one, because I paint the house a lot. She don't know nothing about washing, but my other kids will tell her like, "You got it good," because we had to wash the walls and we had to clean the windows. Ooh, Miss Erica, you got a bad whooping carpet.
I'm just getting over it. It's bad.
It ain't over.
I
You need
know.
some. You need some lozenges and some
It's
I
like
can't
the
honey.
take
cough
this
be
stuff.
the last to go.
Yeah,
Oh, the
man, and
flu.
it's the worst because it's
I
like you
hate the
cough every
flu.
few seconds.
I'm just getting over the flu, y'all. It's bad.
Oh
That's
wow.
bad. No, that's
Hmm.
Feel better.
yeah, me too. And
I
that
know.
cough be the worst. It be so annoying.
It just won't go away. It
You be
just
trying
won't.
to
It's the
sleep and the
weather.
cough be like. "Ruh, ruh, ruh."
Yeah. 1 minute it's hot in the daytime, then it's cold at night.
Yeah, that cough is lingering. It
This
do. It
weather
cough be
just,
lingering.
it's this crazy weather. I had
Yeah,
to have
you
air
gonna
on
have to
yesterday.
you gonna have to. You know what's lingering? It's the phlegm. It's the phlegm dripping, and that's
Yeah.
what's making you cough.
Yeah.
You
It's,
got some antihistamine to try to dry that mucus up.
no, I need to get some.
Yeah, you need some
I
antihistamine to try
might
to.
have some in there.
Some Benadryl. That's all you need. Get you some Benadryl.
I might
So,
have some in
so to
there.
dry the drip up, because that's what it's doing. It's dripping.
Yes, it's a dry, bad cough.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. And drink you some tea and honey. Tea helps.
Okay.
The honey most definitely help too.
I know. I just been loafing and loafing and loafing, loafing on the job.
You shouldn't even be at work. Yeah, Mucinex works because it'll help get rid of the mucus and it's and antihistamine too.
I know, but my work is right across the room from me,
Well, shit.
and I look, and I be late for.
Sometimes you just gonna have to stay screwed to work and work on yourself. Hey, Miss Queen, how you doing?
Oh no, I've been
But
loafing. I've been doing a lot of loafing lately for about a week.
but yeah, these kids don't know what it is to suffer. They don't. Cause as soon as we tell they ass no, we turn right back around and be like, oh, okay, go ahead. Cause you want them to leave you alone, especially when you get older. You don't be wanting them bugging you about what it is they want to do.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, throat
You
coat. Oh,
lying.
throat coat. Throat coat. Yep, that's a good one. Throat coat is a good one.
Throat coat.
Yeah, throat coat is a good
I'm
one.
gonna get up and go get something. I don't know what's in it.
You shouldn't even be going out.
No, I'm gonna go in the kitchen and
Oh,
get
I'm
up
about
and
to
get
say you
me.
should not be going outside.
I'm not.
And it's not good with the weather changing like this too at
I
all.
know. We
Good
was
night,
trying.
Trish.
We was trying to go to
Bye.
Lowe's a little while ago,
Mm.
and we so old, y'all. Why we turned around? Because it was so dark outside.
Man, it's gonna be 55 degrees tomorrow. Just imagine it's been 30, 40 all week. Tomorrow's gonna be 55.
And it's raining.
Yeah. Y'all gotta be careful of the weather. Still gotta cover your chest up, put your hat on
Mm-hmm.
your head or a hood or something.
It's raining.
Yeah.
um, I've been in the house for 2 days though. I did good 2 days
You're
straight.
gonna have to be in there third when to get rid of that cough.
You ain't lying. I gotta get rid of it because I got too
Because
much to do.
moisture will fuck it up even worse.
The what?
The moisture outside.
Oh,
The moisture outside. You gotta be careful of that.
mm.
Keep it cover your chest up. Put your jogger suit on.
And a hat.
Yep.
I did have a hat on when I went out earlier.
Yep. Put a hat on.
I wanted to go to Lowe's so bad.
No,
I
don't
love
go to Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Lowe's carry germs.
I love that place.
Lowe's where the germs at.
This show in the grocery store.
This grocery store, the schools, all the things. And that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing, right? That lady got sickle cell. Y'all know
Yeah,
people that's got sickle cell is prone to catching stuff.
everything. Yes. You know, that lady's, when I was saying her hemoglobin, when I was talking about her hemoglobin to my
Yeah, her
sister,
blood low. Yeah.
she was a walking dead, is what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, no, I know about your hemoglobin being low. That her blood is low, but
It was
still, one blow, right? Just imagine if her blood was low, right?
it was
One
critical.
fucked up blow to the head could have killed that lady.
Yeah. It's such a sad situation.
But it's sad that children think or feel like they do not have to respect adults. That lady wasn't bothering nobody. You know what they were trying to do? Intimidate that lady to not going back up to the school, to not stop them from bullying her son, because that's what they was getting off on.
And I think the school didn't give a damn either.
You could be right about that.
Because
Now you got too many people on their ass to not.
She said the principal and everybody kept saying they was in meetings every time she went up
Yeah, they said about 3 or 4 times they told that lady that, but just think about it, right?
Yeah.
Not at that.
Here she go. Right.
That part. They don't want no smoke. They be like, no, we don't want Money Mama coming up here, because if I'm coming up there, it's gonna be a problem. There was one girl, she was bullying on my daughter, 6th grade year, and I had to handle that. We not doing that, and a lot of it comes from either the neglect at home, or somebody in the home is bullying the child, so they take it out on other people's kids.
Yeah.
So
my son was bullied all the time at school, friends.
you know,
Remember I told you he was colorized a lot. He experienced a lot of colorism at school.
yeah,
From kindergarten on, all the way to high school.
That's fucked up. And I just feel bad that these mamas is getting on here and making themselves look stupid as hell, when you should be motherfucking getting your kid together. Taking all the phones, the computers, the social media access, going up to the school, going to the hospital, apologizing to the mama, apologizing to them kids. My kids would be writing letters, all kind of, man, nope. Wouldn't be my foot would not be let up off that ass.
Right.
Y'all gonna have to suffer the consequences. And if
Put
they
them in
came,
a military boot camp, like you know they have.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, they have them around here. Like you could put them in. Put your kid
Because
in
just think about it. Just think about it. Going
Mm-hmm.
outside is a privilege, Miss Erica.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Going outside, being able to walk the sidewalk, breathe the air, eat your little zooms and chips and whams and all the things is a privilege.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a privilege. It's really sick and sad.
You see how you say you've been sick for 2 days and you ready to go outside because you've been in the house for 2 days. Just imagine they little ass being stuck in there for a whole weekend.
I tried to
no
go out,
TV.
but it was so dark.
You ain't need to go out. That's the whole thing. You're sick. So that means God say, sit down.
Sit down.
See what I'm saying? Now you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I do get it. I just really think it's real sad all the way around.
It is, most definitely. How many days that lady had to sit in the hospital due to their neglect?
Yeah, she coming home now because she finna get her brand new home. They done bought her brand new house.
Good. But it's bad that it took this for them to see that she needed all that help. But them children need some therapy. They need some psychiatrists. And maybe those children with the mama that's on the rugs, they can get them some help too. But them ones that's got good parents and good homes and all the things, and they doing this shit out of spite because they feel entitled or they can, need to know that they can't.
Yeah.
They wasn't protecting nobody. They was harming somebody.
Oh yeah, they was out to get her. Shit, she knew they was gonna get her too. You know that, right? She knew.
Right, and I don't know, for sure, but
she
should no grown ass woman
up and
fear?
stuck.
Should no grown ass woman fear no goddamn children? I don't feel no children, no adult.
I do.
No.
I do. Shit, I don't put nothing past no kid nowadays.
Nope. Not me.
No young person. I don't.
Nope.
I don't fear them, but I don't underestimate.
They don't put no motherfucking fear in my blood. I don't give a fuck all that roo and rah and how
not fear, but I don't underestimate no one.
No blue face, no blue booger, no none of that shit.
I don't underestimate because these kids nowadays, they will, do the most. You just never know. So
I
I've
mean,
just,
no, you're right. But you got to let them know that you don't give a damn about none of that. You know how many little kids, that motherfucking big ass grown, little big grown teenager niggas, then try to intimidate me at the store, or you know what I'm saying? I'd be standing in line and want to just jump in front of me in line. I'd be like, "Excuse me, young man. I know you see me standing here. I'm just trying to get me a loosey. I don't give a fuck about your loose or your bagoose. Get your ass out my way."
oh my God, you say that to him. I know you lying. Friends, you got to stop doing that because you don't never know what somebody may have on them and what they may do.
God's will. That's all I gotta say. God's will. My maker is God, not these folks.
Yes, mine is too.
So I can't worry about none of that, but you gonna respect me. That's the thing. These children are not respecting us because we not making them. Back in the day, these old folks used to make us respect them. Get off my lawn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No, when it comes to certain things, like if it comes to my property, that's different. I got something to lose. So if I'm out and about, I'm not demanding nobody to respect me. I'm
No, you ain't gotta demand nobody, but if somebody is motherfucking blatantly just like fuck you, you're not just about to be like let them just say fuck you.
if I'm out and about, yeah, I
No, I ain't
am.
doing that. I'm sorry, Miss Erica. Me and you was two different people, and
Those are words. I mean, I got
I
a
ain't about
lot
to
to
do
lose.
that.
I mean, those are words. Somebody just blatantly, girl, fuck you. I'm gonna keep on moving. Okay, it's fuck me. That's
I
not gonna
remember
change
in
me.
school getting smacked with a ruler by the teacher for acting up. See, and that's the thing, because a lot of parents would say that the teachers was abusing power, but now the kids are abusing their power.
They've been doing it.
They're abusing their power. So I think that that's why they took paddling out of school, because they said that the teachers was abusing their power by doing that. And some parents didn't want their children
The
to be
corporal
disciplined.
punishment.
Yeah, didn't want their children to be, because I went to school when they was doing that back then. I remember my teacher having a paddle with 3 holes in the middle, and that boy was thick.
Mm. I remember we had to get something signed if our parents wanted us to be paddled.
Well, they would discuss that when you first went to school.
Right, when
I
school
went to
started.
private school for a minute, and I got my behind a hand spanked a couple times for touching stuff I wasn't supposed to be touching, stuff like that. And that's why these kids be stealing out the
Mm-hmm.
stores, and I just think it's
They
different.
sure do.
They be stealing, they be
Mm-hmm.
cussing at you, they be doing all kind of stuff, and
So
ain't
they be
nothing we can
cussing
do.
at they be cussing at you.
Fuck you,
Mm-mm-mm.
you old ass bitch.
Dang. And what you do? You cuss them out back. You cuss them.
No, sometimes, I just be looking, and I be having my own kids with me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes my kids would be like, "Who is you talking to?" "You ain't talking to my mama."
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I ain't. Sometimes it depends. But like cutting in front of me in line while I'm at the gas station or the store, you gonna go get your little ass back that way.
Dang. Now that's bold to just come and get in line
Oh
and
yeah, they'll
cut.
do it. They'll do it.
Oh.
Catholic schools are strict. My
Mm.
son went for a year, just got a break from bullies. Yeah, man, just to get a break from
Mm.
bullies. Man, bullies is terrible. Bullies are terrible. And if you
Mm-hmm.
notice, like here on this app, you could tell who was bullied as a kid.
The bullied becomes the bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could tell who was bullied as a kid.
Dang, you say you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm,
Because
mm,
they
mm.
always want to start something with somebody or bully the next motherfucker. You could tell who was bullied as a kid.
Mm.
And you
I
could
have
tell you
some.
could tell a follower, or you could tell a leader. You could tell.
I was bullied in middle school.
Yes, you could tell by the way they act. You was bullied in middle school.
Mm-hmm. I was.
Well, that's because in middle school is when you start getting your character and all the things.
I'm
And
super
people be
scared.
wanting you to be a follower come middle school so you can follow their ass in high school.
Mm-mm.
I tell my kids all the time, be a
I never
leader.
liked being a follower.
Mm-mm. That's why I keep getting into it with all these folks on TikTok. Cause I don't want to sit at your table. I like to sit at the table by myself and eat my goddamn sandwiches in peace. I don't want to share with you. Fuck you.
You don't have to be like everybody else. That's what makes you unique.
Yeah, I've always been like that too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, come on, let's go to the store. I don't want to go to the store. I sit right here. When I'm ready to go to the store is when I go to the store. You know, or let's go walk around the corner. Go walk a couple blocks. Let's go to the park. I don't want to go to the park. I don't want to do none of that.
People just don't know how to really adult, it seems like
Be
out here.
individual. Be yourself. You don't need to
And
be
yeah,
anybody else but yourself. You do not need to follow people down the wrong path.
instead
Because
of clicking up and all that clicky stuff and
do you know following somebody and fuck around and get you unalived or get you in the jail?
hmm get you caught up every time.
You're a child outside.
Yes.
What you mean? What you mean you're a child outside? Being home just peaceful. Girl, I like being at home. One thing I do love is being at home. Y'all see how happy I was when I got home from work? I like being at home.
Me
It's one
too.
it's one thing, you know, people didn't call me, girl, why don't you come over here and have some lunch with me and I just want to see you. Girl, I'll see you. Call me on the phone. Hey, how you doing? I don't want to come to your house. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that. I respect and love people, but I done got to the point to where I just don't want to go to nobody's house. I don't want to sit up at your crib. If I'm gonna sit in the crib, I'm gonna sit at home, watch my own goddamn TV, eat my own goddamn chicken salad.
Not chicken salad. That sound good. That
Yeah,
sound real good.
yeah. I got some chicken salad in the refrigerator and my pita chips, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna watch what I want to watch on TV. I don't, you know, I don't indulge. And you know what? And I found that out about myself late in life that I didn't need to be around all these people because I don't even like doing what they do.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of groups and all that stuff either.
I don't want to sit there and play no spades. I don't want to
Mm-mm.
sit there and moke. I don't want to sit there and rank. I don't want to do none of that.
Me either.
I want to do
No.
none of that. And then you got to go to other people's houses and then you got to smell stuff you don't want to smell.
I know.
Your house smell like cigarette. I don't want to sit in your
Oh
cigarette smelling
no.
house.
I don't want that either.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
like
don't want to do
being
that.
I don't even like to go to the grocery store after 12.
I like to go early in the morning when there ain't
Early
nobody in it.
yes. It's peaceful. It's
And
just
everybody want to be like,
yeah.
you bougie, you bougie. No, I just like having stuff the way I like to have it. I
Yeah.
don't feel like I want to, you know, come and have fish and spaghetti at your house. I
Or
want
I'll
to
just order my groceries. If I can't go early, I just get on the computer and order them.
see. I just, you know, I just set in my ways early. I don't like the fact that your house hot as hell, I'm burning the hell up.
I know that's right.
yeah,
I know that's right. Got to have a fan on.
I don't want to do
Come
all
in
of
your
that.
house, get a nosebleed. 'Cause
I'll
it's
meet you at a
hot.
restaurant somewhere. Girl, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I can't go
Smelling
to
like
no
hot
restaurant.
grease.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Then I got to smell they dogs and cats.
hmm
I don't want to do
And I
that.
don't like to sit on a lot of people's furniture at
I
the
don't want to do that neither.
Because you never know
Girl,
what you're
sit
getting
down.
into.
Oh, no, I'm good standing up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm good standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be telling my husband all the time, why your wife don't never want to come over? He be like, yeah, my wife just don't
She's a
want to be at
homebody.
nobody else's house. Yeah, he tell
I'm
them
a
that all the time.
homebody.
She don't like to be at nobody else's house.
hmm
I don't want to bring home none of your bugs. I don't want to
I
bring
know
home
that's right.
none of
I
your
know that's
problems.
right.
I don't want to bring home none of that. I like being at home.
I know, girl. Oh, bringing home, I would just have a fit. I'll bring home a bug. Because I got a bug phobia.
Yeah, man, I just can't
Oh
do it.
my God.
And they be offering you to sit down. Sit down, girl.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Don't know what's on you.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'll stand right here. They be telling my
Oh.
husband, your wife acting funny. He be like, no, that's just how she is. And I be telling him, I be giving him the eye.
I'm ready to go. I'm gonna stay in the car. You go in. I'm gonna stay in the car.
That's how I be. His auntie's like, girl, come and get you a plate.
I'm okay. Or I'll just send you one home. I'll be like, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this to my dog.
No. My husband be like, oh no, she don't eat that.
I'll get it. I'll just give it to my dog.
No, I won't. I don't even want to take it. My husband be like, it's just so rude for you not to take the plate. I just
Be like,
I'm okay
like
with
I don't want it.
it. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna be on long tonight, y'all, because I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. You still sick?
I know I'm finna go take me something. Get me some lemon and tea and maybe sip me some
That
stout
lemon
or
to
some
break up that
brandy.
phlegm. That lemon to
Yeah.
break up that phlegm. Order you some
I got some brandy in there.
oh yeah.
You little brandy
That
mix.
lemon, that brandy, that should break it up real good.
Yes. I know I
Mm.
got this from my child. He had me sick.
See, no, and you got grown kids. Stay your sick ass
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I tell my son all the time, you sick, don't come over.
It's just one, and he just bringing in all types of germs.
He be like, Mama, I'm sick. What I'm supposed to do?
Yes, girl.
Here's the remedy for that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
don't come over here. No, I love you, but don't come over.
well, I've enjoyed y'all.
Oh yeah, I hope these mamas get it together and know that children need to learn values. See, they're not teaching them values. They're not teaching them a value of $1. They're not teaching them value of freedom. They're not teaching them the value of themselves. So
Me
once the
too.
parents start understanding that they need to start teaching their kids value and understanding, and I think maybe they might be all right. But until then, these kids gonna be fucked up, y'all. So
Maybe they'll get sent to military boot camp or something.
that's what they need. That's what they need.
That'd
Oh,
be
Miss
good
Erica,
for
did you
them.
know that the Marines take you up to 35?
Mm,
Yes, child, they take you up to 35. So just keep that in mind. All
that's
right.
good.
All right, keep that
That's
in mind.
good. Okay,
Yep. So I'm
that's
gonna go
good.
ahead and get off of here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Get up and go to work tomorrow. I hope you feel better. Please drink that brandy lemon tea.
Okay.
Drink
All
that
right.
brandy lemon tea, please. Feel better.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
inbox you tomorrow to check on you. Y'all, that's my time. We done talked about these badass kids. Hopefully these
I
folks will get it
know.
together. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my ass to sleep because I gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, good night, good night. Y'all have a good night and be safe in these TikTok streets, y'all.